Hello everybody, this is Luna with a new Astro tuning. Astro tunings are a modality of energy healing where I have combined biofield tuning and astrology. My aim is to help you navigate this powerful cosmic energies of these times, sometimes challenging times that the earth is facing, and for your own inner process of transformation. So this astro tuning is for the super blue moon in Pisces. Very, very special full moon, the biggest, the brightest of this year, the second full moon on this month. That's a blue moon also. So just experience this as you would a healing meditation and just relax, sit back or lay down. Listen with your whole body and just allow for your breath to be easy and to deepen as we go without forcing it. Just receiving your breath as the gift that it is. So I'm going to start with some binaural beats to assist you in harmonizing, balancing the two hemispheres of your brain, settling your nervous system, helping you relax. These binaural beats are creating a 432 Hertz frequency, said to be for some the frequency of love. So as we open this astro tuning, just allow yourself to bask in the glow. If you want to see it, if you want to visualize it, it's a glowing energy falling upon you like soft rain. As you relax further, allowing your body to feel heavy upon the surface where you're sitting or laying, feeling the support of the earth underneath you, enjoying this holding of the earth. So I am going to call now on the frequency of the moon. The moon will be opposing the sun as it is with every full moon, and it's going to be at 7 degrees of Pisces. Allow your body to soak on this frequency of the moon, this lunar frequency bathing you. As I tell you a little bit about Pisces, the last sign, so it has to do with closure of a cycle, with the mysterious, with the unknown, with the subconscious. It is also the sign that speaks of our spiritual life, of imagination, of dreams, of our psychic gifts, of intuition, of compassion, of sensitivity, of our emotional world as well, as a sign that is, as a water sign. It also represents the literal and the metaphorical waters. So the waters of the planet and our metaphorical waters in terms of our emotional world. It is also the sign of dreams, because it relates to imagination. And at the highest octave is spiritual awareness. High octave, love, compassion. You may want to reflect on how at this time you can assist yourself with any overwhelming emotions that might arise, emotional intensity. If you're experiencing that, you may want to remember to anchor yourself onto your breath. And whenever you notice your breath is stuck or shallow, just release it and allow it to deepen again naturally. Within the Pisces reflections, you may want to ask yourself, how can I expand my compassion? How can I expand my spiritual awareness, my ability to love? I'm going to bring in the frequency of Neptune as the ruling planet of Pisces, which is where this full moon is happening. So again, this is a planet that represents or rules things such as the spiritual realm, transcendence, spiritual sensitivity. And with that, all those gifts such as mediumship or clairvoyance. Our dreams also, and our imagination. Vision, spiritual vision, mystic realms. So bask in this frequency to call upon these qualities that are the highest octave of Neptune. That is what I am invoking through this Astro tuning, through this energy, vibrational healing. Keep noticing your breath and allow it to be naturally deepening as your body keeps relaxing. I am now calling upon the frequency of the sun, as every full moon is in a position of sun and moon. If the moon is in Pisces at 7 degrees, then the sun will be visiting, dancing in Virgo at 7 degrees as well. So I would like for you to receive this frequency of the sun that is illuminating the Virgo qualities on the other side of this axis, balancing wisely the energies of Pisces for their manifestation in their highest, most enlightened form at this time, for elucidation that comes from light in Latin, for clarity, for clarifying wherever we have in this axis on our charts, wherever is Pisces in which house, and across, wherever is Virgo located, we can have further elucidation at this time on the themes of those houses for each of us. So, as Virgo is ruled by Mercury, I am bringing in the frequency of Mercury now, as I tell you a little bit about Virgo, which is assisting again with the balancing of the Pisces energies of this moon. And I would like to go to the origins, Virgo is an earth sign, and it was named because it's goddess energy. It's the goddess of harvest, actually. So it is reminding us to remain grounded. Even though Mercury, is the mind, I always like invoking the essential energy that I see in Virgo that is way deeper than that. And I'm going to do so by invoking the frequency of Earth. Virgo here is reminding us to remain grounded, to stay close to nature, to recognize at this time the immanence of the divine, that is the sacredness of our own embodiment, the sacredness of Earth. This is very important for the Pisces energy to be brought down and grounded for their highest expression. So we can now reflect on what for me is the most important aspect of this axis of Pisces Virgo, that is of service. Grounding our spirituality, becoming aware of the immanence of the sacred. The sacred is embodied, as Earth is our interconnectedness. So then we wonder how to be of service. That's how I see this axis, as the axis of service. So you may wonder yourself, how can I be of service at this time? I am going to be inviting the planet Saturn's frequency, because it's going to be near the moon at this time, and I find this very important because Saturn used to be what was thought to be the last planet, and as such is like a liminal planet that is linking now the outer planets and the inner planets, the personal planets nearby, the collective transpersonal planets. And Saturn there, I feel, is linking spirit and matter as another way of supporting us to be grounded at this time, to experience our spirituality not in a detached, transcendental, bypassing sometimes way, but in an embodied, deeper way, as this is what in return allows us to recognize our connection, to know that we're all an indivisible part of Mother Earth. As I see this Saturnian wisdom can correct the course for humanity. As a re-sacration instead of desecration, a return to the sacred and to oneness, in full recognition of our oneness. I'm going to bring back the frequency of the moon. This very powerful, super and blue moon in Pisces. I feel along with many aspects, transits that I am not going to touch upon right now, focusing on the main ones. It can truly assist us in the remembrance that we are all connected in this marvelous tapestry of creation, and that the earth herself needs us to respond to her calls, to her pleas for help. In this time of reckoning, where we're called to come back to loving, right relationship to self, to each other, to life, to earth. So for that, I'm going to call a frequency of amethyst to share with you. Amethyst is one of the crystals and stones related to Pisces. So bask in this beautiful, beautiful frequency that I'm sharing with you, as if it was the voice of Amethyst speaking to you, as you can choose to visualize a beautiful purple crystalline color and receiving this blessing of this wonderful being. blessing of amethyst falling upon you. I'm going to add another crystal for balancing the work on this axis that we're doing. This is fluorite, said to be one of the crystals for Virgo. Through this healing with the two crystals, I'm aiming for balancing, bringing up the highest octave of the practical, earthy Virgo energy that it in its deepest expression is calling upon an awareness of immanence of the sacred, to be conscious of how our walk upon this earth is sacred. Each step should be held as sacred upon the Mother, and for us to remain close, engaged, aware, present on our walk on earth, grounded. As for those high octave qualities of Pisces that I named before, to be manifested as the highest love, compassion, as well as the enhancement of our intuition, imagination, in our awareness of our emotional world. For all of that, the Virgo energy is so necessary. So I am grounding all those Pisces gifts for them to manifest upon the earth and through each of us in their highest octave, in clarity, in love, in compassion, and for our dreams through Saturn, and touching on the earth of Virgo as well, to be brought into fruition, into manifestation in their highest loving way, in a way that serves all. So that's fluorite assisting me with this prayer for us, as I am going to now bring you some binatural beats in other frequencies to assist you in the embodiment of all of these vibrations, all of these frequencies of healing that you have received through this Astro tuning made with love for you, to assist you in navigating this sometimes challenging, very powerful energies of this very beautiful super blue moon in Pisces. Wherever you are in the world, I am wishing you many blessings and so much love.